These are my brothers from the streets of Baltimore, Maryland. Black Wall Street, you have Drolix rocking the ill-fitted cap. Ill-fitted cap. Ill. That's what he told me. He told me to tell you that that is the illest fitted cap on the streets of Baltimore. Right there. And there's his partner, Marcus Streets. Marcus Streets, you know, women, when he walks into nightclubs, women immediately give him their phone numbers.
No, they give them their wallets.
Oh no, I heard phone numbers. I heard phone numbers immediately.
However, their opponents tonight. Their opponents are high-flying. The fans love him. He's the Amazing Sanchezzz. Just a high-flying individual. The fans love him. Always exciting, always entertaining. The luchador, the technical, the Amazing Sanchezzz.
What are you gonna call Krotch then? If you call this guy a technical, I think you call Krotch a weirdo.
Call him what you want, Krotch. A newfound life, newfound passion to bring away from Sheikh Ali Akbar and his charges.
You know what he doesn't have while bringing up with Sheikh Ali Akbar?
What?
Money.
It doesn't matter.
Power,
he's got himself
respect,
back.
My respect. He doesn't have it anymore.
He respects himself now. It's all that matters. He's look at this guy. This new life. He's got a new attitude towards life. He's a fierce competitor, and him and Sanchezzz have been impressive. This Black Wall Street, Marcus Streets. He says, never forget the struggle, never forget the streets. Marcus Streets and Drolix. They're a great tag team in Baltimore, Maryland, but this is their debut here against an established team.
Oh no, you know what I heard. You know what Drolix said to me at the back.
What did he say to you?
He said that we saw a guy like Sanchezzz. He was afraid that he was going to get taco sauce on his fitting, and you can't do that. I mean, you can't do that. That's real talk. That's real talk from Drolix.
Real talk. Well,
taco sauce on his fitting. I mean, he's got a whooping coming on him.
Well, that remains to be seen as Marcus Streets locks up with Sanchezzz. Sanchezzz with the waist lock applied.
Marcus Streets is an underrated technical wrestler. I mean, a lot of people, they see him with his high flying and his unusually, petulant attitude. But this is his technical wrestling. Leaves, doesn't leave anything to be desired.
Marcus Streets, no question about it. Marcus Streets, a gifted competitor. We saw some technical style there too.
Exactly. I mean, the one thing with Amazing Sanchezzz is that he may be the one guy in Fusion that you're always expecting to see a top-notch, performance out of him. I mean, win or lose, this guy, he's always on top of his game. And tonight, I mean, he told me he's very much prepared, in a language I don't understand, for this matchup. That's what Krotch told me. That's what he was saying.
You're talking to Krotch now. You going fly fishing with Krotch too?
No, let's not even talk about that. Pat Houston's gonna get his at some point. He's gonna get kicked in the face. But who's gonna get kicked in the face?
Who?
Sanchezzz, I hope. It's Marcus Streets. That's my dog.
Marcus Streets, your dog, is now taking Sanchezzz to school for technical wrestling. He's a good all-around competitor. He's sitting in high fly. He's technically in brawl, and he's definitely been in a fight or two before. This guy Drolix. I haven't seen too much of Drolix. Tell the fans you know about
Drolix is a power merchant. I mean, this guy is, he's trained at, the Combat Zone Wrestling School of professional wrestling. So, I mean, he knows a little bit about suplexes and high-impact offense. And you're going to see some of that when he gets in the ring right there.
Here he is now taking on, fall on his face with a drop toe by Sanchezzz.
Sanchezzz unusually fast. I mean, it looks like he's lost a little bit of weight. Maybe he dropped about 15 pounds between the last time we saw him. And he's really, showing it off there with a lot of, fast maneuvers.
Absolutely, the man is in tremendous physical condition, a great athlete. Krotch bulking up a little, putting on some more lbs of muscle in the ring here, dropping a big elbow.
And Drolix is not going to go down like that. I mean, this is a guy who's got 4 years of wrestling experience behind him. I mean, he's really he's starting to break into his own in 2011, but he's breaking the mat. It looks like right there.
Krotch now in control of Drolix here. As in high Drolix, in case you're confused, fan.
Exactly. I mean, that's why he rocks the LA fitted, because, he knows what's up with the high Drolix. It hits switches.
Shouldn't he have an Orioles fitted on? That's for the main streets of Baltimore.
Not even. I mean, this guy is from Baltimore, but, he loves that LA lifestyle. It's a lifestyle thing, brother. It's a lifestyle thing.
Tag to Sanchezzz now as Krotch brought chancery applied. Sanchezzz on the second rope. Oh! Sanchezzz, no stranger to those heights.
And you really have to be impressed by the tag team continuity so far of Krotch and Sanchezzz. I mean, the thing that, you know, like, that we've heard a lot from these guys, you know, in the locker room is that they're looking forward to a tag team title opportunity at some point with Smith and McHale.
Oh, no question about it. An exciting contest that would be, but to get that title shot, they gotta beat Black Wall Street.
Big right there.
And a boom, big elbow by Streets.
Look at that maneuver, and look at Drolix right there with that big spine buster. Shades of Preston Quinn, but I mean, like I told you, he's got that high impact offense that you gotta watch out for.
The street sweeper Marcus Streets in full control now. Tied to the match here, and Sanchezzz and Krotch. Big right hand by Streets.
Exactly. I mean, I heard that, you know, Marcus Streets, the one thing he was interested in about coming down south is that he heard that, you know, the money was big and the women were small. So he was very, very excited about this matchup tonight.
The women were small. All right. Well, let's leave that, you know, it's a PG show. Let's leave that to what it is. But Marcus Streets here in control of the neck breaker and only a 2 count. Sanchezzz on his knees. We're trying to get that tag to Krotch.
Absolutely. And look at the way they're cutting off the ring right there. The one thing that Drolix told me is that he is a fan of the Andersons. You know, so that's his reason for being down here in the South. Is that right there? And look at that.
Big neck breaker.
Shades of Arn Anderson going to the 21st century right there with Marcus Streets.
These two young men, they just work so well as a team, Drolix and Streets. Quick tags, cutting the ring in half.
Absolutely. They need to, you know, maybe pull, you know, Sanchezzz back to the corner a little bit. I mean, they're showing, you know, that they're not quite, you know, like on point right now. They need to get themselves together. I mean, maybe a little bit too much partying last night down at the Paradox in Baltimore. I mean, that's what I'm hearing. So they need to get it together if they want to get a win here.
You know, Larry McHale and Stephon Smith should be watching this match very closely, as these two teams, either one could be getting a title shot in the very near future. Or A1, I'm sure.
You know, A1, I mean, I'm not even going to, you know, tell you about the fact that A1 tonight are going to dominate. They're going to show why they are the dominant tag team in professional wrestling today.
Drolix now. Todd Myers distracted. Streets is tagged in. Streets now.
Big leg drop.
Functioning as a well-oiled machine, these two young men are.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, they are fans of the Anderson School of Professional Wrestling, so they want to cut off that ring and hurt a man. They want to hurt a man and then pin him. So you're seeing that right now. Marcus Streets needs to stay in front of his opponent at all times. I mean, that's something he definitely needs to consider in this matchup.
No question about that, Dowling. As Marcus Streets in full control of the matchup, goes for an Irish whip. Sanchezzz, big elbow, snapmare, crucifix, 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
I mean, the one thing with Sanchezzz is that you see a mix of Lucha Libre professional wrestling with a solid Mid-Atlantic wrestling base. I mean, it's a unique mix that he uses very well.
No question about it, Lucha.
Whoa!
And Botchamania, be darned, Marcus Streets is down.
Marcus Streets going for a little bit too much too fast. I mean, he's really trying to go to the pay window very, very early. I mean, he got a little excited. I mean, that happens here in Fusion. Marcus Streets wants it all. I mean, he came down, he was very excited. But like I said, maybe a little bit too much partying at the Paradox the night before.
Maybe as Streets is down, and you know, he slipped up there, and it happens in the ring, as you said. These men are trained athletes. Sometimes things happen.
You know what it is, though, is the grease and Krotch's head.
The grease and Krotch. There's a Krotch on the ring apron. Streets is back up, and he's down.
Absolutely, and Krotch right here looking full of fire. You know, taking advantage of an injured man. That's something I wasn't expecting from a guy like Krotch.
Streets.
Whoa! All the way to the floor. It looks like we're getting ready for some tag team hated punishment right here.
Big lariat. Big elbow, Streets.
Streets looks like he's going up to a safer corner here to go up high. No!
Streets is off the apron. Oh! Streets is down. Here comes Sanchezzz off the top rope. Sanchezzz!
The big splash. Not enough, maybe. No, the legal man is Krotch.
The Spanish Fly pins him as the Amazing Sanchezzz and Krotch are victorious against Black Wall Street. Krotch has shown so much new life and enthusiasm to just break away from the sheep, and him and Sanchezzz so impressive when their win tonight against the debuting Black Wall Street. But Black Wall Street, I'm sure, will be back and better than ever.
Absolutely. I mean, you see what happens there. Sometimes a little bit too much of the nightlife causes a problem for a talented tag team in Fusion here at Black Wall Street as Krotch and Sanchezzz are the victors.
I only know the